So since I've been, you know, I guess a kid, I've always loved Pokemon. I've always wanted to do that kind of stuff, and I guess for like the longest time, I didn't play much of the TCG. I didn't do much of that stuff because when I was younger, it never interested me. I never did that kind of stuff when I was a kid. My parents collected the cards for me, and at one point my cards did get put on the ring because my sister left them out there, and they got heavily damaged. And so I kind of like lost my spark to like play the game. Last year, though, because of Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, I decided to get back into it or get into it for that nature, and it sparked a lot of interest in me. And just be able to play a competitive card game that not only kept me interested because it was something I loved, but because of the fact I knew there was a good competitive scene. And last year in October, I went to the Houston Regionals, which I picked up a lot of this Empoleon stuff right here. All this stuff was picked up at the regionals. Those three cards in the back. Even that Primpla plushie right there, which dates back to 2007. Wow, that's an old plushie right there, and I got it for a good price. And including these little pins right here. Those are actually ones I picked up from a vendor. Picked those up from a small store, and I even got to meet Jason Kwasinski. That's his signature. That's one of the top best players of all time in Pokemon, along with this really sick, uh, Groudon, man. I mean, it was such a fun experience for me that I couldn't help but not share it, even though I never got around to doing it. But this is a better time than ever to really show that this was a game and it's still something I adore. And along with keeping other stuff like Pokemon plushies up on my desk, like an Umbreon and Espeon, even going around to buying like a Umbreon onesie is kind of it's who I am. This is something that I'm always gonna love.